I had to make a save, exit the game, and make a backup of my save files before I continued. Can this be? Did I find a place that will actually be dangerous to visit? I wasn't sure. Warning, this whole thing started back when I was making my video on how to avoid griefers in NoMansSky. Another player could make your save file unplayable. Griefers would create bases that lure you into traps, making it impossible for you to survive. And if you're not careful, you could lose your save file. At the same time, Professor Cynical declared war on Euclid.
I am bringing war to NoMansSky.
And the Knights of New Aleria wanted to have some fun, so we joined the rebellion, and one thing that was suggested was to make sure that we all have the Pilgrim title. In case you don't know, NoMansSky has sprouted quite a few civilizations, gatherings of players, usually with an accompanying Discord server that settled in a set of systems and developed a large community and various in-game and out-of-game events. One of the famous ones is the Galactic Hub, which even had Hello Games insert their logo as a base decoration. Pretty neat, right? Anyways, the other day I was visiting bases in the Galactic Hub's old capital planet, and I stumbled across a base with an ominous name, the Dark Forest. When I reached it, I could swear something is off, and the paranoid in me made a save, exited the game, and backed up my save files, just in case. I relaunched the game and loaded back in. It was weird. The place looked like a ruin on a frozen planet with a base teleporter out in the open and a short-range teleporter next to it. Looking carefully, the teleport cable was leading into the ground. I was thinking, what's the worst that can happen, right? I got a backup anyway, and it's on a planet in the Galactic Hub's capital system. It's gotta be okay, right? Well, deep breath, and I went in. Looking in front of me, I could see an entryway built from prefab cubes with another short-range teleporter inside it. Looking around, I was in a cave, no doubt. What was I afraid of? Not sure. The teleporter from the surface just brought me here, into the cave. Okay, but why is this next teleporter so claustrophobia-inducing? I didn't know. But I said what the heck and went in. Wow, what a fabulous build. Now we were in the void, underneath the terrain. Yep, void walking. I've made a video about this not so long ago. And I void walked with Professor Cynical even. But the one who introduced me to void walking was Zinovia Ulyanov, one of my Discord server staff members. I'm walking through this space and I am amazed. They literally created a forest of dark trees. The trees appear to be floating above the void. The builder had to place down a substrate, some floor panels obviously, plant the trees, and then remove the substrate. They created an intricate web of passageways with prefab ramps serving as hanging bridges. What a beautiful build. And all floating above the void. Well worth coming to visit, for sure. Glyphs are on your screen. Look for a base named the Dark Forest. GoodGuysFree here, and I'll see you again soon.